Please leave your message for 8.
Welcome to Center Park Stadium in Atlanta, home to the Georgia State Panthers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Georgia State Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCF's offense will get the first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To the air. It's Moran. Got a man. It's Cook. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Knights will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So Georgia State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there.
He's going for it all. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Panthers!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes it on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll throw on third down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just feeds the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Early in the easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice.
There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Knights want to move quickly.
And the defense was not ready for that at all. You see a guy go in motion, you got to have a thought process now as a safety to start coming down, getting ready to make a play on that jet sweep. I would not be surprised if the offense, after getting that first down, says, okay, we're going to come back to this, and maybe several more times in this football.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Knights are in the red zone. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Under fire. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And now on second down for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Lee. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Scanning the field, it's Moran. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Lee. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And into the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive 1st down play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to pass, it's Moran. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Safe completion on the screen. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCF!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the handoff. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gets it out fast. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Turns it on at midfield. Start playing.
So nice to have guys that can create these. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Direct snap. Got a little space. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Whitehead. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down,
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to get him down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun. Give on the inside. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Georgia State.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
UCF 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Moran. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick release by the QB. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try the run. Fights off the defender. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Off play action. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Runs through a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Turning it on! We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Who knows, maybe being on the right hash will help him from 55 yards out. He can just take a big swing. Just barely enough to tuck it into that right corner. Now up by 7 points here in the second. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Atlanta. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Center Park Stadium.
Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Panthers have this offense rolling. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Anthony. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Hands it off on the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They are up by just 1 over Syracuse. We've got our eye on this one, and
he lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the 3rd quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker.
There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Touchdown, UCF. He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
UCF 31.
Coming out with it, it's Anthony. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off play action on 1st down. The throw. Makes the grab. It's Cook. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
42 Spiders.
Right back to the well. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
29 Philly. 2-9.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on. And you're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half, you're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half.
Touchdown, Knights! They take the lead with the 6.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
UCF 38, Georgia State 34.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you...
Heel off one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Right at the 15-yard line, and a big own opportunity here. The pass in the 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Panther! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets away from 1. Zings it complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time, because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you, and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Hoping to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it would be a 58-yarder. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Lee. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Finds his man. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Typically, when you see a draw play, you don't think of it being forced outside.
No, you want those defensive ends to run upfield and run downhill inside. The object is to get those guys pass rushing and running out of their gaps.
Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring in third. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Moran. Plucks it out of the air. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it on the counter. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He makes the stop, but that'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. The Knights. Defense looks as if it's coming. Give to the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Moran. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, UCF. They move on top here in the fourth.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Anthony. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Grab near the marker. It's Erickson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Right back to him on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down.